Here are 19 glitches that are still in Minecraft. Every update, Minecraft fixes a bunch of things and ends up breaking others, like this problem with the wither. Now, you normally don't get this close to a wither to notice this, but if you do, you'll notice that the wither's rib cage in its model is not actually centered. Look at it, it's a little off cue. Oh, Observer actually has it split down the middle here. I love this. Yeah, so you can see it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, excuse me, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. Gross. Yeah, just in case it wasn't bad enough, it's now something you're never gonna be able to unsee. I guess that'll help you unsee it. Look at this cat's neck. Look at how broken that is. It doesn't even connect even at a pixel, completely floating. This has been reported on the bug tracker for years, still confirmed. Is it gonna get fixed? I don't know. Whoa! So as you can see by this giant magma cube, and that's the normal amount of damage that it's doing to me. It should be doing 0 damage when we changed its damage attribute, the attack damage, but it doesn't. There's just no way to tweak it. It's completely unharmed. So you can't make a super strong magma cube. You can't make a super weak one. There's only one thing, and it's the one that kills me right now. So, I don't know why the attribute commands are like this. It works for slimes, to my understanding. Magma cubes are just somehow different, making them even worse as a mob. I hate magma cubes. If we go and take a glass bottle here and a honey bottle, and what you would expect is that if I go and fill up this bee's nest right now, that it would then join the stack with this other honey bottle that I have. When I do, nope. They just stay as 2 separate. Bob's your uncle, Observer. I don't know what answer a honey bottle slurp is. For me, it's a no, just based off the sound alone. All right, we're going to go over to the nether for this one. Oh, marvelous. And if we take a bed and I try to sleep, that is not the problem. What does happen though is that if I click this, it takes me to just a not trusted link dialogue, which is a Mojang link. And they're like, yeah, you shouldn't trust this link. So if I go and take a long walk off a short cave vine, so that's not supposed to be it, because if I fall off of regular vines, it says I fell off some vines. So it just uses a generic climbing one instead of falling off of vines specifically. You want me to be climbing on this and then fall off? Sir, yes, sir. Here we go. Twisting vines. Literally just cave vines. Love for cave vines, that's what I'm saying. No love for me though. I've died multiple times just in their name. I thought I would have died on a better hill than cave vines. So when we do this, we put our minecart on top of some rails, on top of a slime block, on top of a sticky piston. You not only have a mouthful to say, but it should stick to this. And it doesn't. It shoots off. And this is only existing in the Minecart Experiments data pack. And just as a reminder, the Minecart Experiments is the one that takes our minecarts from going this fast to this fast. Yeah, at this point, shooting them off into space doesn't seem like the most dangerous thing we can do. Oh yeah, baby. This is the stuff. Here we go. I got it. Come on, Cynthia. I'm coming back for you. Oh, the slime block doesn't seem like the biggest of my worries now. So we've got a bubble column here. An observer's gonna grab a boat for us. We take this and place it in the middle. It starts wobbling. This is what the animation's supposed to look like. But thanks to something of the time in the level.dat file, over time this will just break. Now that we're on the Hermitcraft world that's been around for so long in time, the animation's completely broken. For some reason it's tied to how long the world's existed. It's janky as it can be right now. You can't even tell it's animated. It just does like a lean back and that's it. Like every time it sinks, it's like, what did you just say to me? Weird. Ooh, the Pale Garden. All right, so we've got the creaking here, and what we're going to see is that the creaking can be summoned and survive during the day if there is a thunderstorm that's active. Observer, please demonstrate. So there you go. But even though it's daylight, I can see everything else out here fine. We got the creaking. So this bug is confirmed. It's not supposed to be this way. It's unresolved. And we've just got creakings during thunderstorms. In case thunderstorms weren't already scary enough, you know, I got this guy. And this guy, apparently. All right, Observer. We got to get back to our nice, cheery center. There we go. We just have a skeleton watching us now. He's our guard. All right, he's not hurting anyone. Another creaking one is that the creaking moves very awkwardly when it's going through cobwebs. Ow, ow. Our guard's turning against me. Observer, I'm getting revolted against. This isn't fair. Look at how slow it is. Yeah, it just randomly stops when it's in the cobwebs, which is not expected behavior. It's supposed to be very confident at chasing towards me. So if you're in a Pale Garden, I guess bring some cobwebs or just go during the day. Don't go when there's a creeper behind you. All right, well, I'm gonna go back into creative. So if you shoot a trident into, there you go. Look at that. You shoot a trident into bubble columns and it just gets shot up at weird intervals. This is horrifying. This is like that trident bomb that we made in the mob TNT. Are these gonna hit me if I'm jumping? No, they're just visual glitches. Look at that. How weird. Once they get their jitters out, they calm down. It's a good thing we have an open ceiling, otherwise we'd have a bunch of forks in the ceiling. Attacking a natural stationary creaking does not trigger skulk sensors. But yeah, look, I'm hitting this and nothing's happening. The skulk sensor's completely fine. No redstone given out. Hitting observer, completely fine. So the skulk sensor's just more excited when I hit observer. It's more of a fair fight, I guess. Break a block, it lights up for that. But it starts moving and it goes. That's for sure. All right, we're gonna keep on nighttime for this one. If we have the darkness effect and the wither here as well, you'll see that text actually starts to pulse blue. Look at the boss bar up there. All right, we gotta get rid of these effects. These are freaking me out. Yeah, yikes. Armor stand seemed innocent enough, but not to our turtle friends. Because if we have an armor stand that goes on top of these turtle eggs, you can't even trust it to watch it. It just breaks them. So even with mob griefing turned off, as Observer told me, it's still able to grief these little eggs right here. Gross. Get out of here, armor stands. What happens if I put like a bunch of armor stands into the same area? That's probably good. We're having scrambled eggs. Yeah, that just completely deleted it from existence, which is something I cannot do to these armor stands very easily. So we've got our villager over here, and if we get it to offer up a totem of undying, like so, and we kill it, it uses the totem of undying. Who would have thought the way to make villagers invincible was just to offer money to them? Everyone's safe for the right price, I guess. How weird is that? Just pop them all. Alright, there's a flying boat glitch using string and rising bubble columns. So this is planned to get fixed, but it's still in the update right now, is that if we add in our string, look at the boat now. It just keeps bouncing up and down. It's like it's on a lead or something. What happens if you get in it? I make it too heavy, and then I can stand on it, and then I completely break it. Nicely done, Observer. Your new AFK machine. You like build up momentum with it, and then you add the string, and then it goes. Very strange. Oh. Well, you're gonna make a little sandwich. There we go. So it like maintains its falling momentum. We basically made slime blocks. We got ourselves a goat, and if I turn on hitboxes, you'll notice that the goat's model is offset towards this way. So, yep, we can split it down the middle again, as Observer does here. And if you do that, you're gonna notice pretty soon that it's a lot more asymmetrical. How strange. I don't know why they get it off by like a pixel. Well, now it's off by a lot. All right, we got one with sniffers that's still in the game. If we have a world border like so, you can see that sniffers can dig blocks that are outside of the world border. Yep, so look, the item just completely glitched outside of the world border. How poetic. It could just go and sniff outside of blocks outside the world border. Yeah, we gotta do the void one, right? Yeah, there you go. We've got our scaffolding and we've got our bees, because if we add a bee on top of the scaffolding, it just starts spinning weirdly. It's like the mobs on cake glitch. Disney on Ice, bees on scaffolding. They're just like a bunch of 7-Eleven hot dogs. They're all dancing with each other.
And with that, folks, YouTube thinks that you might like this video. So see if they're right and have a good one, all right?